My name is Evelyn Whittemore Chen. For 40 years, the world called us the perfect couple. I was the polished Princeton heiress, old railroad money, society charm. Robert was the ambitious son of a Taiwanese dry cleaning family who clawed his way into Manhattan real estate. People said we were the American dream. I brought him class, he brought me adventure. Forbes called us a power empire. But behind every magazine photo was a truth no one saw. I signed every real check. Robert posed for every fake smile. At 62, still in Pilates shape, still rocking natural silver hair, I noticed the shift. New cologne, late-night board meetings, anti-aging creams he didn't even know how to pronounce. I wasn't naive. I hired a PI. 1 week later, everything shattered. Robert was cheating with Madison Avery, 28, ex-Miss Utah runner-up, TikTok wellness influencer with brand deal boobs and a talent for posing in front of ring lights. I could have confronted him quietly, but Robert, he loves an audience. Cliffhanger. And when his fancy black tie gala invitation arrived, I realized he planned to humiliate me publicly. So I decided I would end him publicly. 3 weeks before the gala, destiny handed me the perfect weapon. My Uncle Leonard, the billionaire family outcast who despised Robert, died on his yacht in Monaco. His lawyer from Zurich called. "Mrs. Chen, he left everything to you. Total value, $68.4 million. A Manhattan commercial building, a Hamptons oceanfront estate, a Napa vineyard with a Tuscan mansion, a G650 private jet, offshore accounts in Switzerland, Singapore, and the Caymans. All mine, all inherited, meaning Robert had no claim, not a penny. I didn't tell my sister, not my kids, not a single soul. I saved it for the ballroom. The night of the gala arrived. I wore custom emerald silk. When I walked in, the room froze. Robert stared at me like a man who realized his wife aged like fine wine, and he aged like milk. Dinner, wine, cameras. The string quartet paused. Robert tapped his champagne glass. This was his grand betrayal moment. 40 years ago, I married the most beautiful girl in the world, but seasons change. Madison is pregnant. I'm filing for divorce. The penthouse will go to me. Gasps. Phones recording. Madison smiling in her too tight white dress. He expected me to crumble. Cliffhanger. Instead, I stood up and took the microphone, and Robert didn't know he was seconds away from losing everything he ever built his ego on. "Thank you, Robert," I said sweetly, "for that creative fiction." The room leaned in. I revealed the truth. Calm, controlled, devastating. The penthouse? Mine since 1982. His name added only as a courtesy, and courtesy can be revoked. Then I lifted my folder, the Zurich crest gleaming, and signaled the projector. $68,400,000 flashed on the 50-foot screen. People gasped so loudly the chandeliers shook. I listed every inherited asset, every building, the jet, the vineyard, the cash, all non-marital. Madison froze. Robert turned corpse white. Then the kill shot. "Madison, honey, our 1985 prenup says any child from infidelity gets 0 from my family trust." Someone yelled, "Oh shit." Half the guests screamed. The other half recorded #RubyAnniversaryRoast for TikTok. Then my lawyer stood up like an avenging angel. As of 7:42 p.m., the locks are changed. The jet has been moved. Offshore accounts require Evelyn's biometrics. Robert's current net worth is $11,847. Screenshot on the big screen. Crowd exploded. Madison cried. Robert begged. I dropped the mic so hard it echoed. Walked out to a standing ovation. Cliffhanger. But revenge wasn't done yet. The fallout would swallow Robert whole. 6 months later, I sat on the terrace of my new Amangiri desert home, legs up, rosé in hand, looking like revenge's poster girl. Robert's life? A slow-motion demolition. His firm voted him out for moral turpitude. Madison dumped him the moment the baby wasn't his. Another woman from 2019 took him to court for child support. He now lived in a 600-square-foot Jersey studio and drove Uber Black on weekends. Meanwhile, I sold the Napa Vineyard, started a foundation for women over 50 launching businesses, bought a yacht named Plot Twist. Every anniversary of our marriage that meant nothing, I send Robert a postcard from a new country. Front, wish you were here. Back, blank. Because some men only understand silence. Final moral: never insult a woman who kept receipts from 1982 and has a Swiss banker on